Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is Undertale of course, and welcome to some Battlefield 1 Viking style. EA contacted me just a couple of days ago and asked me if I couldn't make a beginner's tutorial for the tanks of Battlefield 1, and I said yes. The tanks are extremely important equipment to make sure your team is victorious. If you waste one single tank, that might be the difference between a win and a loss, so listen up. First of all, you need to select a tank. If there's no tank, you will not be able to click the icon, but as soon as there's a tank available and you click it, that tank is reserved for you. Then you pick between light tank, heavy tank, land ship, or artillery truck even, and then you can even click that and pick between 3 different kinds of loadouts, and then you hit deploy and you're off to kill your enemy. When you start playing Battlefield 1, you will only have the vanilla variants of the different tanks unlocked, so the light tank, the heavy tank, and the land ship. But the more you play and the better you do and the better teammate you are, you will earn more of the in-game currency called war bonds. You can use these in-game currencies to buy upgrades for your tanks, such as the flanker tank, the flame tank, the howitzer tank, or the tank hunter, and more. When you slayed your enemy and you earned your war bonds and you like to upgrade your tanks, you simply go into the customization tab next to the squads tab and buy whatever upgrade you like / can afford. When you finally started unlocking some of these different tank types, you will be able to more easily tailor your own response and loadout to be able to counter whatever the enemy is doing or what kind of loadout they are using. Be mindful though, they can also quickly change after you change, but that's more of a thing you will get a feel for the longer you play the game, and that's what makes it fun. Most of these different loadouts will be quite self-explanatory, so you can just simply tell by the name what they're doing. For example, a tank hunter will be very good tank versus tank, the flamer tank very good versus infantry, but some things might not be so self-explanatory. For example, the howitzer tank, which might sound on paper like something good to bombard houses with or infantry, but if you manage to hit enemy tanks square on, right on their armor, you will deal massive damage versus them. So if you're someone that are very good with their aim, you might be able to outshoot enemy tanks even easier with the howitzer tank than you do with a tank hunter tank. The tanks have different kinds of equipment and abilities. For example, you can put down a smoke screen so your friendlies can more easily advance. You can put down mines to easily kill off enemy tanks that try to come from behind, or even put down medipacks to heal up your injured teammates that are trying to advance behind you. One of the most important things is to keep your tank alive. It will take a long time until you can spawn with another tank, and in that time the enemy will have an upper hand on you and your team. So if your tank is taking massive amounts of damage, just simply fall back to where the enemy can't reach you, hold down X and wait, and the tank will repair itself. If you get hit whilst you are doing these repairs, it will be reset and you won't get any health back, so it is very important that you fall back to a safe location where you can't take any more damage. When you're fully repaired, just simply go up to the front line again and kill that enemy and win the battlefield for your team. Thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.
apples.
Düşman tankı görüldü.
The enemy has armed objective butter. Defend the new objectives. Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Bu hedef bizim. Dikkat edin. Düşman tankçısı o tarafta.
The enemy has armed objective apples. We have defused objective apples. to the combat area. The enemy has armed objective butter. The enemy has armed objective butter.
Napalm ya ben